Hey guys, look who I got with me today. Got my little Zoe because she's been a pest, she's been barking. But anyway, I have such an important message for you guys. I'm trying so many ways to find to help somebody making one of the most important decisions in their life for themselves. So since I think I have kind of figured out for me what helped me reversing my diabetic, being off medication. I will always talk about how Clino helped me understanding and educate myself. I want to share something with you that I hope will help you. The way our mind works, believe it or not, our cells, our mind, our whole being does not forget anything. Like computers, we are programmed with what we know, what we have lived, what we have experienced, what we have learned, what we have associated ourselves with our five senses. When you smell something, immediately your mind goes to what it remembers and brings back memories. May it be pleasant, may it be not so pleasant, And therefore, our relationship with food is associated with our past too. Okay, so I'm trying to make it very simple as I possibly can. So we know we have our mind that is filled with memories. They like to associate it to the monkey mind. And the reason being is because, like monkeys, our mind jumps back and forth from one branch to another. It's a constant, because we constantly see something, the environment we're in, constantly we smell something, we touch something. So it constantly associates our being where we are at this moment with everything that our mind has downloaded on database that is associated, may it be food, may it be your surrounding, may it be what you smell, what you touch. Is a non-stop constant. Like a monkey, our mind keeps jumping around. So that's the monkey mind. Then we have our intelligence, our intellectual part of our mind. That's the mind that is reasonable, that has the education of making conscious decision. But you see how it goes in weighing. Your mind tells you need to lose weight because of this and this, that, and then it says, yeah, but you're failing, and yeah, the French fries is associated with this and that. Is I cannot give that up. And this constant bickering back and forth. So we need to find an order. There has to be somebody, a guide in between the monkey mind and your intellectual mind. Okay, so I hope you follow me with this one. So what we need to do is, they call it the 4 R's, which is reason, research, repetition, and responsibility. So reason, I got to lose weight, or I need to get off the medication, or whatever I need to do is to bring down my blood sugar, to lose weight. It's because of my grandkids, I can chase them no more, or the ache in my bones, I cannot bend over, tie my shoes, or the doctor told me if I gain another pound, I'm gonna have a heart attack, my cholesterol, whatever. Find a reason that gives you enough motivation, fear, or purpose in order to make that decision. So now you have your reason, right? After you have reason, now in order to calm that monkey mind down that constantly wants to sabotage you and interfere and trying to remind you why you are where you're at now, how you got there, associating all this food with all this pleasant situation and area and taste and whatever not. So that mind, we need to stop from interfering with your intellectual mind. So what you need to do is you need to replace some of these memories. And if you have the education and you've done the research is number 2 in yours. The research means if I eat that fries, what it actually biologically and chemically does to your body. So which means you have to read up, watch videos on an iPad, have a sit down, is that you can actually visualize it, you can see it, you can hear it, you can associate with it. You got to do your research. You have to replace some of these nonsense memories that you have adapted, that has been downloaded into your memory data because of a relation to that food or medication, whatever you think is. We have to replace it because we need to get your intellectual and your intelligent mind to overpower and make sense to what your memory tells you. Okay, so it is practice. Without knowledge, I promise you, you will fail, because your memory data is stronger and has a bigger fighting, has more weapons against your intelligence, because you haven't fed, you have nothing to fight back. I don't know, I hope this makes sense, so the more you know of what it is that you're trying to change, what you're trying to accomplish, the more knowledge you get, the more you can quiet down the monkey mind and put him at rest and at peace. I promise you it works. I've done it. That falls in, but I don't like the taste of it, and I don't know how, I don't like the way it looks, I don't like the texture. All that is your memory, your monkey mind telling you. But if you have the intelligent feedback, and you actually taste it prepared in a way that you actually can make a new memory and put down refill the data with some of the pleasant memories, as you done with all that other food that got you where you are today. I promise you, your intellectual and your intelligent mind that is so filled with so much knowledge in association that your monkey mind won't have nothing to argue back with you no more. You gotta try this. It works. Then of course is repetition. You cannot do today one thing and say, well, then tomorrow, because that's a monkey mind, I start all over again. And no, you have to be repetition. It has to be consistently, so your monkey mind can be quiet down and you can be filled with all these new habits and balances and memories and association and taste buds. Everything will change. I promise you. Your monkey mind will release even the old taste that is associated with it. Now, if I eat something that I haven't eaten, like let's say a piece of cheesecake, I cannot explain to you how my taste buds reacts to it. My association with my monkey mind has been replaced with the new taste that I found when I make myself a chocolate mousse or have certain other foods that I have built this pleasure and this great taste for it. It really works. Just trust me on that. So now that we've done repetition and you've been eating like that so often, now comes the responsibility, and you have to do all four of them. Responsibility means be responsible enough not to set yourself up, which means if you made a decision you want to have a sugar-free lifestyle, don't have sugar at home. That's irresponsible. So be responsible and stock up on the food that you have educated yourself with, that will help you with whatever the goal it is that you want to do. You want to have better skin, you look younger, read up on it. See what foods, what supplements, what breathing exercises, what it is that it takes for you to achieve that goal. It all boils down to it. It's not one size fit all. You have to be specific to the goal that you're trying to achieve and get the knowledge in order to do that. So your monkey mind cannot interfere with it, because your intelligence and your intellectuality, your common sense will interfere with that and say that doesn't make no sense what the monkey mind is saying, because you know what you know and you don't know what you don't know. So it is so important, whatever that you try to achieve, you have to take the time and get the knowledge. You got your iPhone, It's so easy just to Google it. I love YouTube because there is the videos. I need the visualization. I can jump from one video to another. I can compare, you know, then I can back it up with a book that I found. So it is so important. You got to do your research, you know. Without the knowledge, you're like a dummy bouncing off the walls, and constantly your monkey mind will feed you the BS that you have learned throughout the years, and that the habits that you have adapted. That's the only thing you have, is your monkey mind that got you where you are today. So your 4 R's. You gotta find a reason why it is what you're doing, that you want to do, and that you want to achieve. Once you have your reason, do your research, educate yourself, learn, read up. If your reason is strong enough and you actually this is what you want, you'd be surprised how learning becomes such a great adventure, how interesting and how refocused you become, and you want to learn. It's like a sponge. You eat that stuff up, and it's just very, very exciting and empowering. Great feeling. Okay, so it does also good to your soul. So repetition, you got to do it over and over and over continuously. Read and expose yourself to certain things, and be responsible. If you in a household with a lot of overweight people that is still in that eating habit and having pizza and beer and soda and chips and dips and all that, and you have made a decision and have got all your reasons why you want to become healthier, you got to make the changes. It's very simple. Plan ahead. Either eat at home, or bring your own food, or stay away. This is about you and the decision that you have made. You have to be responsible. Don't set yourself up and think, oh, tomorrow I'm going to this barbecue, I got this. Well, no, you don't. Not if you don't have a plan. You got to have a plan. Don't go if you're not prepared. If you do go, let them know. Says, look, this is what I'm doing. I need to do this for myself. I need to do this for my health. So, if they don't have the foods that you have made a decision that you're going to eat, then bring your own. Eat at home, and then just have some snacks. Don't go over there hungry, you know. So do the responsible thing. That's why I'm saying, educate yourself, find out how other people do it, read up what goals you can say, how to achieve them. You got to educate yourself. That's the only way, you know. Stay away. You know how they say misery loves company. It is true. If somebody is so unhealthy and so overweight, and they feel like they don't have the discipline to become healthier, so what do? They advertise how much fun they have with their pizza, with their beer, with their sodas, and this is fun, this is joy. They just need somebody to cheer them and to tell them, you know what, it's okay, you go ahead and have that. No, it's not okay, you know. And they want people to join them into the middle, like a drunk needs to have other drunks to have a reason and to excuse the drinking habits or the drug habits. So whoever you surround yourself with, that's who you become. So if you want to get healthier, you need to be around healthier people. Okay? So I hope that my 4 R's will help you. So again, you need to have a reason. You gotta do your research. You gotta do repetition, and you got to be responsible. I hope this helped you guys. Let me know what else you want me to talk about. I'd be more than happy to share all my adventures, everything that I have learned and how I do it. And yes, I'm still overweight. My weight is not my reason and my focus. It'll happen all by itself. It has been 50 pounds lighter. My focus and my reason is getting my blood sugar, getting my AC1 where it needs to be, because that will reflect cholesterol, blood pressure, and everything else. My numbers are all normal. The only thing is still my weight, and it's taking its time, which is okay. Okay, now if my weight would be the source of my aching and all these other side effects, then of course my weight would be my reason and my focus, okay? But for me, I've been achieving all my goals. I gotta show you my feet. Look at my feet. They are not swollen. Everything is okay. They're not purple anymore. Those are my goals. Those are my achievements. Exactly what I'm looking for is to have a bladder that function, my feet not being swollen and hurting, my back not to be aching. I don't have those pimples on my stomach no more. My skin is so much clearer. So there's so many benefits that comes with one simple focus, which for me was the blood sugar. So anyway, guys, I hope this helped you. Send me some feedbacks. I like to hear from you guys. And what other else you want me to target on, okay? So eat with me, get healthy with me. Positivity is always simple. Keep it simple, keep it clean, and keep it colorful. And you know what? If you need to, make yourself a vision board. On that vision board, write your goals there. Put healthy pictures there with vegetables or things that you need to be reminded of. Put your 4 R's on there. If you can visualize it first thing in the morning and you look and you see that, you know what, it is motivational. Anyway, if you have any tips or tricks, share them with us, okay? Have fun and make it an awesome Monday. I know I will.